AvenueRadio.world, your community station. We've got some live salsa dancing going on out there in the 40. I don't know if you can hear that. I can hear it, but I don't know if they can hear it. But we always have something going on. So come on down to the studio. Check us out. You never know what you'll find or who you'll run into. My guests, for example, today that we're going to talk to in just a few minutes are from Tres Leches Band. They're a local band here in Seattle, and they have a new album, their first album coming out, full-length album. So we're going to talk to them about their music, their shows, where you can see them live, and where you can support them and get their new album that's going to drop next week. And I'm so honored that they came on here to talk about it. James, my producer, what's up?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
James is so laid back. That's why I just love him as a producer. You're laid back, creative, cool kind of guy.
Yeah, you put it that way.
And you were my guest last week.
I was.
Because you had some new music as well.
Yeah, and then I just dropped a new music video yesterday. So.
That's right. Yeah, so where can we see it? Where can people find it?
You can find that at youtube.com/my full name. Just because I never put it as an artist name, so James Gertie, Gerde. I should probably switch that at this point.
I think you should, James. I really do. Yeah.
It was better than when it was it was Edmund Skaters, because I used to make skate videos in Edmonds.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad you changed that.
Yeah, that would have been harder to find.
All right. I also want to say hi to some of my guests in the studio. They're helping the station out as well. So welcome to the K Cee Deeva show there in the corner. All right. So James, what's going on in celeb news? Usually I started off, but you seem to be up on this whole Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly beef. I'm not keeping up. What's going on? I saw like a blurb in the news today, but.
Well, I think it was funny that the first thing you brought up to me was that it's like staged, because all this stuff is
staged.
Eminem's last so many albums in the last decade have been subpar, and Machine Gun Kelly's never been as big as he is right now. So no better way to make two Interscope artists more relevant than have that type of publicity. But I did think the last thing MGK did was funny, which is get up on stage when he was opening for a Fall Out Boy concert and have the entire crowd like flip off like to the camera that was at the back of the stage. He turned around to also flip off the camera to get a picture and took off his jacket, and it was the Kill Shot logo from Eminem's diss track. And so it was, another shot back at Eminem, and then turned around and started doing Rap Devil and got booed off stage.
What? He's bold.
It was funny. It was a good time.
He's bold. I'm gonna ask my guest. That's bold, right? It's a bold move. That's okay. Anyway, so there you have it. If you're an Eminem fan or Machine Gun Kelly fan, we've given you your quick update on their supposed beef, which I'm convinced is fake, like most of them. But I guess to be continued. James will keep us in the know, right? Right. Okay. All right. I don't want to waste more time. I want to jump into my interview today because I'm real excited about this group. They are a Seattle band, and they have a new full-length album coming out, the first one next week. It's so exciting when an artist has their first full-length album coming out. So I'm glad to have them on the show today. Tres Leches Band. Joining me are two of the three members. Ulysses Mariscal. Welcome.
Thank you.
And Alia Alejandra.
Alessandra.
Okay, I was trying.
It was good. It was good. We wanted you to try.
Right, you wanted me to try. I wanted them to introduce themselves, but Alessandra.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I got it now. All right, welcome to the show, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. And so, is it Xander Yates is the one missing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's a long ways away.
Yeah.
That's okay. Hello, we're going to give you a shout out, Xander, and you'll have to join them next time because we'll definitely have him back on the show. Now, I'm just going to jump right in here. Give us some background. How did you come up with the name Tres Leches?
I just thought that it was like a really good representation of like the three of us, because Tres Leches is the type of Latin American cake, and it's made for 3 different types of milk, and it was our kind of favorite kind of cake. And why do you got a big smile on your face?
Oh no, it's just
He's like, I wish I had some.
yeah. I always wanted to bring a cake like to one of our shows, just like when people can help themselves.
Right,
But then I don't want people to like throw it. I'm like, I don't want such a
That's a good point. Good idea, but yeah. That's pretty cool. Now, how long have you known each other? How did you come together as a trio?
It's been probably about 3.5 years, I'd say. Yeah, we call ourselves our genre kind of self-dubbed dark basement music, and that's because we started in a dark basement, like many bands do. We started in my parents' basement. Shout out to mom and dad. Thank you so much for letting us play so many years in that basement. And then we moved to another dark basement in Crybaby Studios once we got out of my parents' house. And yeah, we started playing there, and we kind of made we did a lot in that first basement because we made like a demo called Mouse to Catch, and it's like a really lo-fi recordings of the EP that we already have on our SoundCloud and Bandcamp, and so that's kind of where we got started. But our EP was a more high quality recording of that, and that's kind of what helped us get into bigger shows and then into festivals that we started playing this summer.
Yeah, and also like the message that we implemented in the music. It's we talk about our experiences a lot. Being immigrant, we give shout outs to refugees all over the world, and kind of using different types of music from all over the world, and it's kind of like where we wanted to go with the band. Not necessarily, we didn't start the band necessarily to for those topics, but kind of like our experiences being, like in Latin America, and like you can talk about your experiences, and like we all help each other to kind of have that voice and be out there, and like I get the chance to also sing in Spanish, which is also a really good way to get to our community that not necessarily is connected to punk rock music, but through the lyrics. I've had some people come up with like, I don't like punk rock music, but I'm glad that you talk in Spanish in these issues that are like affecting us. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's good to like combine those two and different music to like get involved of like different types of music that they haven't heard probably, or they just don't like it, which is fine.
Right. Everyone has their own taste.
Yeah,
but like you said, and you're right. You're listening to some of your songs. You do speak, experiences and such through your music. And I think, especially in the climate that we're in today and the state of the world, it's very important, to have those messages and to be able to do it in a different language, so that people can understand, no matter, especially for Spanish and such. I think that's great. I think that makes you guys very unique as well. And you have a very unique sound, also. So, hey, if you're just tuning in, this is Northwest Connection. You're listening to RainerAvenueRadio.world. I'm K Cee Deeva. My guests today are two members from the band Tres Leches band. They're a local band here in Seattle, and they have a new album coming out next week, their first full LP. And I'm excited to talk to Alia Alessandro.
Yeah.
Did I get it this time?
Yeah,
Okay,
right. Yeah.
And Ulysses Marston. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And a shout out to Xander Yeats, who couldn't make it with us today. But okay, so tell me, what do you, in your mind, how do you see your band being set apart from so many different bands that are coming out of Seattle that are doing, either trying to do similar music or, similar sound, or what really sets Tres Leches apart in your mind?
I think that we all are we all have different types of art that we do, other than just music. I think that music is not our first type of work. Like I'm a painter, he does a lot of video, and Sander does more like audio recordings, all that stuff. And we try to like implement like our art and visuals and everything into the music, and it kind of reflects that in a way. But I don't know if I can't really tell like if we're different than other people, or like kind of like compare ourselves.
Yeah.
I would say like one thing that we've experienced that I don't know. This could be true for a lot of bands. I don't know if this is true, but one thing that I felt like was unique or different about our experience was when we first started out, we didn't really get a lot of attention from the press right away or anything like that. But we got attention from all of the like bigger Seattle bands, like Taco Cat were very interested in us, and the Black Tones also like kind of took us under their wing, and so I think that one thing that I like about us is that we stand out to other artists, and other artists seem to come up to us after shows and say, like, wow, I'm very influenced, or not influenced, but I'm very impressed with the way that you change everything up. I can't follow where you're going, but it's not unstructured. It's just that it's like watching a thriller movie where you're not sure where it's going, but you want to know where it's going.
Right, not predictable. That's awesome, and that's how I like music that's not predictable. You know, but like you said, you still have that continuity.
Yeah,
where it still sounds good, right?
Yeah, there's still some bump in it, definitely.
Absolutely. And and I was reading through some different materials and articles and press materials and such, and I read that you've been compared to bands such as B-52s, the Runaways. I love both those bands. I know it's a huge compliment. Would you agree?
Definitely the B-52s for sure.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
like them both.
yeah. I like the Runaways too. I think songs that are a little bit more structured materials like Get Off and What Are You Doing. Definitely like more towards the Runaway styles, and then the B-52s where they like just kind of go on into like an awkward long space. Maybe songs like They Had a Clay or Read Me.
Yeah. I was looking at your video for What Are You Doing, which is off the new album, right?
Yeah.
And a very cool video, by the way. Loved it. I recognized, like, I saw Alki, I think, in the background at one part. And, was that Alki? Was that right? I saw Water.
I think that might have been looking towards Bellevue.
Oh, was it
I think it was at I think Madison.
Oh, Madison Park. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe it could have gone to Alki. We went to a lot of different places. I could be forgetting a place.
I saw Water. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And so how do you all your videos? I was kind of scrolling through all of them, and they're all very unique, very different. Who comes up with the concept? How do you figure out how you're going to represent each song?
I think we all kind of talk and come up with ideas, and like we have really a big influence on like Mexican directors, Guillermo del Toro and Iñárritu, and like the way they shot like one shot movies, like the No Llores is like all one shot. There's no cuts or anything, so we were like, let's do something like that. It was very difficult because we like stayed up until like 4 a.m. because we were rehearsing the whole video like a lot, and we were like, no, cut, let's do it again, because it wasn't like we had to edit it. It was like, no, we had to do it all the way through, and like it was like things like that that we really like about movies. We're like, let's try to imitate that, and like let's try to do those things. Or like,
it's always harder than it looks.
Yeah, it's always hard.
And the videos always look so easy, right?
Yeah.
They don't realize like 3-minute video takes how long?
Ooh,
A few days to record, or do you just do it all one day?
Preparation and just thinking about the idea, and then once you're there, you're like, there's things that don't work out when you write them. You're like, yeah, this is what was I thinking? Like, this is not going to work out.
How long did it take you to nail the chair to the ceiling?
Oh my god! At the end, I was just like, can we just like get it over? So it was a lot, like 50 shots or something like that. Or something like that. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
well, No Llores was it took like a day of preparation, and then it took like a night of shooting, like a full night. Like we were up way too late, and then but then like What Are You Doing took like forever. It took like probably 5 days or something, because we went to so many different places, and you have to like redo the lighting for each place, and then you have to work around people when you're not just in a closed environment. So it just takes a lot more time.
Yeah. Is that distracting for you? I guess like you're in a grocery store and like, are there people around, or were you able to like kind of get the space to yourself? There
were definitely people around. There was at one point we were trying to film in the aisle, and somebody was like, "Excuse me, I must get by right now. I must have my Cocoa Puffs, knockoff brand.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. It was 5 minutes.
It wasn't even 5 minutes. It was like I just need to pop out of the cart
Right.
and leave. But yeah.
It sounds like a lot of fun, though.
It was
You guys
fun.
look like you had fun. Like, watching your videos, you know, I'm like laughing, I'm smiling. I feel like I'm in the, you know, the moment. So,
Oh, that's really nice.
yeah. All right. Well, hey, if you're just tuning in, this is Northwest Connection, and you're tuned into RainierAvenueRadio.world. It's your girl, K Cee Deeva here, and my guests are from Tres Leches band, local band here in Seattle, and we are talking about getting some background, getting to know them. Now, were you guys, are you originally from Seattle?
No, I'm originally from Mexico City.
Okay.
I moved here when I was like 13, something like that, in 2005.
Okay.
You know, just as a walker in this world, you know, trying to find a better life somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I'm here and I'm happy.
Get to the right place.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I feel really grateful with everything, with everybody. And just, I could never like thought that I was gonna be here, you know, like papers writing about us and stuff like that. You know, like growing up, you don't see. I think representation is very important of like people of color and in business industry and everywhere, because you never see yourself there, you know, until you see someone that makes it. You're like, oh yeah, I can do it. You know, I can, and then that pushes you to like say like, yeah, I can do it too. So,
Right.
so I grew up in Mexico City. In just the art there is crazy, and it just being involved there and coming here, it's something that I'm very passionate. So yeah.
So we're glad you decided to come to Seattle. Of all the places you could have gone.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy. I'm here. Happy, very happy.
What about you?
I am pretty much a Seattleite. I was born in Olympia and lived there until I was like 4.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty much Seattleite. But not that I don't like Olympia. I do really. We go down to Olympia and visit it sometimes. Xander lives down in Olympia, and we do really love it. It's a really beautiful town with lots of beautiful lakes and greenery.
Yeah.
And old school pizza. It's
Yeah.
really yummy.
Their parents are from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
New York. So it's,
Oh, nice.
that's why I connected with her, because she has that like Brooklyn vibe,
Yes.
like big city vibe.
Well, even you know her style. Like if you're looking at, if you're watching Facebook, you can see her hair. It's so cool. You've got like feathers and that. Do you have to do that every day, or is that something you keep
No, I
in for
can
a while?
watch them. Yeah,
Really?
I go on Etsy and I ask for. I try and find like local farmers,
Yeah.
multi feathers, and then
Wow, very
they're just chicken feathers and nothing exotic or anything like
Yeah.
that. And then, I mean, because they're chicken feathers, like chickens don't need to like. It's not like the chicken like can't ever get wet or anything.
Right,
you know,
right,
chickens will dry. So
okay.
yeah, I just dry it with my regular hair and just leave them in and
Yeah.
redo them about every 6 months.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so now talk to me about the new album coming out. How did it come into fruition? How many songs are on there? There's some. What can we expect to hear?
There's gonna be 8 songs on the album. It's the What Are You Doing single that you like is actually gonna be called Doing What Are You Doing? And it's like a kind of 7.5 minute long song version of that.
Okay.
Where it's almost like 2 songs, so there'll be like an intro
Oh, very
tagged
cool.
onto the beginning of that.
Yeah.
And so it's almost 9 songs, but really it's we paired it into a track of 8 songs. And how it came about, we recorded with Kevin Suggs from KXP. We mastered it with Matt Ogaz from KXP, and that was a really fun experience. Kevin had a lot of really nice little friends, animals at his house, chickens, ferrets, dogs. Yeah, I think it was just like we needed something that represented our live shows more than just an EP, because we have so many different places that we go with our music, and so 4 songs wasn't quite enough to like get a good representation of like our 4-song EP wasn't a good enough representation of what we do live. Getting like 8 songs to play around with was kind of what we needed.
And so you have an album release show coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Clock Out, September 28th. We're going to have two other great local bands, Temporal Cactus. They're kind of like electronic cumbia,
Oh, okay.
based out of Seattle. We're really lucky to have them from here. We're really lucky to have them here. And also the Wednesdays, who we're also really lucky to have here. They didn't move as far as Temporal Cactus did. They're just from Bellingham, but now they're a Seattle band.
Okay.
We're super happy to have them open for us as well.
Nice. So for someone that's never been to one of your live shows, what can the audience expect?
We, since we wrote music in different instruments, you can probably see us like going around like crazy, switching instruments.
Okay. So you all play instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we try to. I think we think that that's important to have a good like show, like because people want to see also what you're doing. I
Yeah,
guess.
the whole
We
visual.
Yeah, visual stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, one of us will be on theremin, another person will be like switching from organ. At one point I'm gonna be on organ for part of the song, and by the end of the song I'll have ended up on guitar. So.
Wow. All right, so we have just a few minutes left. Give us your social media. Where can you get the album when it comes out? Write it down for us.
We have a Instagram, Tres Leches _ band. Facebook, Tres Leches band. You should put band because then if you don't put band, it'll be just a bunch of cakes.
I saw that.
Which is not a bad option.
Right.
Not a bad
When I was
choice.
doing my research,
It's a
all this
win-win.
cake popping up, and I was like, oh man, I can put band.
We also have a Twitter. We're not really too active on Twitter, but you can find us there.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, and YouTube for videos.
YouTube
Yeah.
videos. We're on Spotify and all that good stuff.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me
Thank you so
today.
much for inviting us.
Tres Leches band, Ulysses, Alea. We will look forward to the album coming out next Friday is when it drops.
Yeah.
Right? The 28th.
Yes,
28.
that's it.
All right. Tell Xander hello for me. And hey, we're going to leave you with a treat. We're going to give you a sneak peek at one of the songs off the new album. And I'm going to let them introduce it.
This is What Are You Doing?
What are you doing, Tres Leches? I'm K Cee Deeva. Hit me up on my social media. Watch the Facebook. If you're just tuning in, you can catch the interview. RainierAvenueRadio.world every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Northwest Connection.